Hey angels, how are you doing? Welcome once again to my channel. This is Evangel Anyanwu. I am a Nigerian trained medical practitioner living and working here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So angels, never mind the seats are making noise. This is where I am right now. This is where I am, and today is Thursday. This is about 5:30 a.m. in the morning. I've gotten a lot of questions concerning transportation here in Saudi Arabia, and to tell you the simple truth, where I am right now is called SAPTCO office. SAPTCO is Saudi Arabia Public Transport Company. Yes, Saudi Arabia Public Transport Company. Yeah, angels. So this is SAPTCO office in Al Muzailef. And usually if you want to go to anywhere by SAPTCO or by these luxury buses, you have to book online. But unfortunately I had this emergency travel to Jeddah and I needed to go just this morning. I got a call yesterday, I had to go this morning, so I didn't book ahead of time, and I've come here to book at the office. This particular room is actually meant for women, and where I was initially seated is actually meant for men. But since Saudi is becoming so liberal, both females and male could actually sit in the same room without any mushkila, without any problem. So this is SAPTCO office in Al Muzailef. It used to be a very big center, but I don't know what is happening. So this is like the luxury buses you have here, and then you have some of the coastal buses, and you have this in every major city and maybe some small cities and semi-big cities. If you're coming here to work here or live here or for any reason, just bear in mind that if you're going to be living in the small cities or even in the rural areas, you're not going to be having public transport system. Yes, that is a very big issue here in Saudi Arabia, because I feel the reason, I don't know exactly the reason, but I feel because most Saudi citizens have a minimum of maybe 2 or 3 cars. Yes, so what's the need for the transport system? And you don't really have so many foreigners in the rural areas. So what's the need for the transport system? That is what I feel. I don't really know the reason for the lack of public transport system. And if you're in the major cities, if you're maybe going to work in the major cities or you're posted to the major cities, just be rest assured that definitely you will have a very good public transport system. You have the Uber, you have Karim, you have Kayan, there are so many of them in the major cities. So you could just book online or on their app, or you flag them down and they come and take you to your destination. But here, never mind, there are people coming to book for tickets. I've already done that. So, but when you are living in the rural areas, you're not going to be getting that. So it's a very big issue, and knowing fully well that this particular place is very hot. So just bear in mind that, you're going to be glazing your body with some heat, some hot weather from the sun, directly from the sun. You know, it's a desert country and the heat here is on another level. So if you're going to be coming here and you don't have any personal means of transportation, you're going to be doing the Legacy Benz style. You understand what I mean? You're going to be walking by your foot, you're going to be trekking to most places, and when you get taxis, it's not going to be cheap. It's never going to be cheap. So this is one of the major issues a lot of people suffer here when they come to Saudi Arabia, especially those living in the rural or suburbs. You're not going to be getting a good public transport system, because in the rural areas and suburbs, the people who do the public kind of transport system are the citizens. Yes, majorly the citizens. Then you have some Indians, some Sudanese, and maybe just few foreigners doing the school run, doing the hospital work run and all that. But if most times you're not going to be getting a good public transport system. And these people who are doing the private kind of transport system is not cheap. That's the simple truth. It's not cheap. So just bear that in mind. It doesn't come cheap in any way. So this is what people have been asking. How do you, move yourself from point A to B? So if you're coming here and you don't really have your own means of transportation, just know that it's going to be a little stressful for you. It's going to be a little stressful, and getting these private taxi men is not going to be easy at all. So the thing is, like I said, here in Saudi Arabia, the public transport system is not very... I'm just trying to change so that nobody disturbs my video. Yes, there are people coming to get their tickets. So here in Saudi Arabia, you don't really have plenty public means of transportation, especially in the rural areas and in the suburb. And from what I have seen, most foreign workers or expatriates are posted to these suburbs and rural areas. So just bear it in mind that you're going to be having some difficulties. You're going to be walking long distances on your foot under the hot sun most times, and you're going to be getting some sunburn. You're going to be getting darker if you're a fair person, if you're fair in complexion, and you're going to be getting exhausted if you don't take enough of water. You're going to be getting dehydrated. And another thing is that the months that the weather is very hot, especially in my region, is fast approaching. The months 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 and parts of 1, they are usually, these 5 months, they're usually very, very hot. And right now we are in month 7. So in the next maybe 1 or 2 months, the weather is going to be getting damn hot, and then you are going to be experiencing the heat from your head to your toe if you don't have any means of transportation. If you don't have it, you're going to be experiencing the heat firsthand. So just bear this in mind. And if you're lucky, you're closer to the cities, believe me, there is Oba, there is Kayan, there is Karim, there are so many of them. But these 3 I mentioned are the major ones I use most times. I go to the city, these are the ones I use. But in the suburbs, you will get the citizens doing the public kind of transportation with their personal vehicles, and they are not easy to come by. Sometimes you may call them, they will tell you they're sleeping, or they will tell you they are not feeling fine. So sometimes you get to cancel your appointments, you get to cancel wherever you're going to because you don't have any means of transportation. And also, if you are walking far away from your home, you're going to be doing a lot of walking or trekking. And it's not easy, to tell you the simple truth. It's not easy because 1 minute of walking under the sun can drain you. So angels, take care of you. This is what I just said I should tell you. Coming here to SATCO company, that is the Saudi Arabia Public Transport Company, I said I should tell you this so that you bear that in mind if you are coming to this type of environment. I'll see you in my next. Take care and bye. And I thank you so much for all your subscription, for the views, for the comments. They are really encouraging. I love you as always. Bye.